Hey guys, it's Cara. Welcome back to the Rambutina channel. Today I am doing my wig collection video. I have about 11 wigs to show you, so let's get to it. So first of all, this is my dark green one. I got this one from Unzi. I think that's how you say it. By the way, I was not sent any of these wigs. I'm not sponsored by any of these shops that I got them from. I just really love wigs, and I just decided last year when I shaved all my hair off that I really wanted to get into wigs, and I've been wanting to get into wigs for a long time because I think they're so much fun. You can literally switch up your whole look, and before I had wigs and before I shaved my hair, I used to dye my hair a lot, and I used to do all sorts of colours, so now I don't have to damage my hair doing it, and I can just buy some really fun wigs and wear them because yeah, yay. And I've always dreamed of having this colour, this dark green colour, and I don't think I would ever be able to achieve it without wig, so I'm really happy with this wig. I think, yeah, all of them I have a fringe or bangs, apart from one, and yeah, it just means that I don't have to mess around with any like lace front. I do kind of want to get into, I kind of want to get some lace front wigs, but this is, you know, like the safe route, and I used to have a fringe before, so I think it suits me. But yeah, so I really like this one. It's really long and curly and bouncy. But yeah, I love it. It's quite hard to brush through though because it's so long and it gets so tangly. But yeah, I really love it. So this is the first one, dark green from Unzi. If I can find the links to all the wigs, I'll have them in the description box below. But yeah, let's show you more wigs. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Please let me know down in the comments. I know this is not like my other videos because I usually do crochet content on this channel. But yeah, I asked you guys, would you like to see a wig video, and you guys said you would. But yeah, I'm also going to show some crochet bits, like headwear that go with the wigs, because obviously, you know, you could have some in the back, you can kind of have some wefts showing because these are really cheap. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that these are all cheap wigs. So yeah, you can kind of get some wefts showing in the back and that, so you can just cover it up with a hat or whatever. So, oh yeah, and also this one has like the fake scalp thing, which is a really nice detail because it actually looks pretty real. And yeah, all the wigs are synthetic hair, so it's all plastic, no real hair. But yeah, I can't believe how real and not so shiny it is. I mean, it does kind of look a bit shiny because I do have a light, a ring light, so it does look a tiny bit shiny, but I mean, it doesn't look natural anyway because one, the colour and the thickness. But yeah, I really love it. So let's get into the next wig. So this is the second wig. You saw this in my recent finished objects and whips video. It's this half black, half blonde wig, which this was my signature look. I used to dye half of my hair blonde and then I had dark brown hair, so this is like the closest I could get. I'm still trying to find like a dark brown, half dark brown, half blonde wig, and this one's from an Unzi as well. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the green one and this one I bought at the same time, and they were like just under £30 each. But yeah, again, this is another long one, and it's straight, and I actually might add some tinsel to this one, like some hair tinsel. I used to wear tinsel in my hair. That was another like signature look of mine, so I really need to add it to this wig so I can have that look again. Yeah, I do some weird experimental things with my hair. But yeah, this is the half black, half blonde one. I really love it. I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder because I'm just like, oh my god, it's me again. Like, without a shaved head. This just, yeah. Again, this one gets really tangly too because it's so long, and I had to trim it quite a bit because I think it was the black side that was a bit longer than the blonde for some reason. Oh, another thing for this wig, the wig cap inside is black, so you can kind of see the wefts on the blonde side because it's such a, you know, contrasting colour, which I'm a bit upset about. Kind of wish the wig cap on this was lighter rather than darker. I don't know, because then you'd be able to see it through the black. Or if it could just be half and half like the hair, that would be great. But yeah, still really happy with this one. I do, if I wear this out the house, I usually do wear a hat with it just in case, because of the wefts at the back. So pop on a little hat. This is one of our scrap beanies, using scrap yarn. And yeah, I think it goes well with this wig. Also, I curled the fringe on this one. I think most of these wigs are heat resistant, but what I do is just take a curler and just curl the fringe a little bit and then hold it in place for it to cool down, because the thing with synthetic hair, you have to, it gets really hot when you use a heat tool, and you just have to like kind of hold it there until it cools, and it really hurts because it's so hot. But yeah, that's how I like to style my fringes. And then it means I don't have to cut so many, because the wigs come and they have really long fringes, which is a good idea because then you can cut it to whatever length you want. But yeah, I usually take them out of the bag and curl the fringe to get it like this. Right, this one is one of my favourites. It's from Lush Wig. It's called Sabbath, and it's this really nice, it goes from black to purple to like grey at the bottom, and has these really big waves. Yeah, and I love, it has like, I can't remember if I cut these little bits here, but these little like fringe pieces that accent the face, and then I tied away two bits at the front because it was too much in the front, and I would cut it down. I used like a razor to kind of like shave away at the hair to make it thinner, but I like the style I did for this one because I like tied it with the little hair ties and then tied it together at the back. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, again, I think I definitely cut this fringe because it's quite short, and curled it. So yeah, I really like this one. It's definitely one of my favourites. I think it suits me the most, maybe? I don't know, what do you guys think? But yeah, I really love the colour and the waves. It's so pretty. And this one actually doesn't get as tangled as the other ones, even though it's like the same length, it's pretty long. It doesn't get as tangled, and it's nicer to wear, I guess, because of that. But yeah, I really like this one. But yeah, this one's from Lush Wigs, and this again was like £30. Whoa! I should mention, I keep all my wigs just in the bags that they come in. I think it's like the easiest way for me to store them because I can just shove them in a cupboard. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about like getting little mannequin heads and having them displayed because I don't want them to like collect dust and stuff, so I just keep them in the bags. I think it's the best way. And yeah, they do get a bit tangled, but I mean, they just get tangled because they're wigs, so yeah, I just brush them when I put it on. Is this one gonna look super shiny on camera? Doesn't look too bad. Basically, this is another one from Lush Wigs, and it's called Berry Jam. And when I got it, I was so shocked because the other one was so good. It's not shiny at all. It's really nice. It doesn't get tangled, and this one is really shiny compared to the other one, and it looks quite fake. And I tried fixing it with like cornstarch and powder. I didn't really do much. Oh, did I do the conditioning thing? I don't think I have yet, but I might try and wash it with some fabric softener to get rid of that shine. I mean, it's still a nice wig. And also I noticed, because I did a photo shoot with this wig with one of my crochet tops for our Instagram, and in the photos it doesn't look shiny at all, and in like daylight it doesn't look that shiny, so it's only in like artificial lights it looks super shiny and fake. So yeah, I think this one I will just use for photo shoots and stuff like that. But yeah, let me go pop it on. Yeah, so I wanted to get a short wig because all of the wigs that I had bought already were really long, and I quickly realised how tangly they get, so I thought I needed to get a short wig, and I picked up this one. Yeah, it's very voluminous, and the the fringe was massive. It was really, really thick and long. So I cut it completely down. Like if I try and lift this layer of hair up, like the wig cap is literally there. It's really, really odd. So I cut a super, super short fringe on this one, which I think looks really cool and edgy. But yeah, the colour is really weird because it's not really picking up on the camera. It looks a bit more like golden brown. In real life, well, I don't know, it depends on what lighting it's in. It kind of looks a bit greyishy pink, pinkishy purple. It's very weird, and then it fades into, like, it ombres into a more purpley pink colour. I think it looks really cool actually. Just it's quite shiny. So yeah, I think it's good for photo shoots definitely, and I kind of wore it tied up like that. But I don't know, seeing it in the viewfinder, I kind of like the volume, and the length of it is really nice because obviously this doesn't get tangly. Hardly, because, oh, I just poked myself in the eye. Yeah, because it's so short. This one's really soft as well. But yeah, it's just such a shame it's so shiny. Yeah, it looks really like orangey brown, which is crazy because that's not what it looks like in other lights. Yeah, I know that like this fringe isn't for everyone. Yeah, it looks like a pin-up fringe sort of thing, so I kind of like it. Yeah, it's so fun. Yeah, this one's called Berry Jam, and I think this one was about £25. But yeah, hopefully I can fix the shine one day. Or maybe over time when I wear it, the shine will go away. I don't really know. It's weird how this one is so shiny, and the first one I bought from Lush Wigs wasn't. Oh well. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'm really into it right now. Next up, I have two wigs from Lush Wigs again, and this was in the Lucky Dip like sale clearance thing. So it's not on all the time, but basically you can just choose, you know, it's like a random Lucky Dip for wigs, so you really don't know what you're gonna get. I chose the non-front lace, and I got a unnatural colour and a natural colour, and I will show you the black one first because yeah, I'm not too happy with it because it, you know, when selecting non-front lace wig, I assumed that they'd all have fringes because on their website that's what it looks like. All their front lace ones don't, so that you have like a nice hairline. This one is not front lace, but it doesn't have a fringe, so it just abruptly starts. So this is definitely a wig. Well, it's just like a Halloween-y costume wig, isn't it? And it's really, really long, and it's, you know, jet black, and it's quite shiny. So yeah, if I were to wear this one, definitely put a hat on it, or for, you know, Halloween, wear some sort of headpiece with it, and go all extra. It's kind of like a Cher wig. It's so long and black. But yeah, I'll try it on. I can't remember how much these were. It was like £15, I think, because yeah, it was like their sale clearance where you just pick and you don't know what you're gonna get. Oh dear. Yeah, it does not look that great. Oh, and it's very, this needs to be shaved down. It needs to be thinned out quite a lot at the front because it wants to get in my face. So yeah, this is the, oh, it's just too much forehead. I'm so not used to seeing myself with wigs now without a fringe, so my forehead looks massive. But I do really love how long and like wispy it gets at the ends. Oh, it's shedding a lot because I haven't properly, well, I haven't worn it yet. I've only tried it on, so yeah, that's the thing with wigs. They obviously, when you get them, they shed quite a lot and you have to kind of brush through them to get rid of all of that. But yeah, let's try on a hat to go with it. I feel like you can, I can feel the wig cap back here. So I feel like you would see that. Yeah, I can feel the bump there. So yeah, I'm not very happy with this one, but I mean, it was a cheap Lucky Dip wig, so of course it's not going to be perfect. Yeah, let's try it on with a hat. This is another scrap beanie. Oh, I showed this in my recent finished objects and whips video, and I was talking about how I literally had the exact amount of yarn for this beanie. So yeah, I don't think it looks too bad with a hat on. It is quite shiny, and again, it's super, super long. So yeah, that's fun. That's fun if I'm really, you know, if I'm feeling like having really, really long black hair. The only problem is I have to wear a hat with this one to cover up this. Look at that. No, it's not it. I mean, maybe I can cut a fringe into it. Oh god, I look like the girl from The Ring then. And like these horror movies, yeah, I've been told that I look like the girl from The Ring. When I was younger especially, everyone used to be scared of me. I was like, oh no, that's scary. Yeah, I reckon I'd still carry on buying the Lucky Dip wigs from Lush because it's so much fun just like not knowing what you're gonna get. Okay, so I'll show you the next one. I like this one better, and I have a feeling that this one is well, it's basically the fringe, and yeah, it's mainly the fringe is very similar to the Berry Jam one, but I haven't cut this one, so yeah, you can see it's really big and really long. So I don't know if this one was like supposed to be a Berry Jam. No, because it's a very different colour and it's straight. So I'll pop this one on and show you. I really love the colour of this one, but well yeah, if you're going for like a full fringe moment. But I feel like this top bit is really pointy and weird. Do you see that? It's kind of like a triangle. It comes to a weird point, and I'm trying to flatten it down, but I really like the colour. I think it's so nice. It's like a pinky purple, and it's straight. It's a bit flicky, like that. Yeah, if you're going for like a full fringe moment, or I could pull the wig back a bit, but then it just looks a bit crazy with this weird point. Let's try on a hat with it, maybe bandana. This is Christina's bandana. Maybe, yeah, that kind of looks nice actually. And then tuck it behind the ear, leave some hair out. I'm not going to put it on properly because it's quite difficult. But wearing a bandana with wigs does keep it out of your face, so. And then it kind of hides that top bit, so yeah, I think that looks nice actually. I actually don't mind the big fringe now actually. I'm changing my mind on a lot of things today. I'm trying these wigs on and I'm like, oh yeah, kinda like it. Ooh, but yeah, this is the Filbert bandana. I have a tutorial on this on my channel. Okay, on to the next wig. Right, so this one, again, I wore in one of my videos already in the Aldi yarn haul, and it's just this nice, natural, dark brown, wavy wig with layers. You can kind of see that, like, this is the short layer, and then you bring more from the back, and it's like this length. It's a really good, nice, medium length. Yeah, so I was buying all of these wigs and everyone was like, you need to get a more natural looking one, and I was like, fine. But yeah, I really like this one. It's so nice and hardly shiny. It definitely looks the most natural, I guess, out of all of them on me, because this is like my natural hair colour. But I'm super happy with like the waves in this. It looks so natural and pretty. Yeah, everyone says it looks so natural from the back. This is when I show you and it doesn't look natural. Oh god. Yeah, I think I curled this fringe as well and it's not cooperating with me right now. I can even do like a curtain look. But yeah, I'm really happy with this one. This one is from Unzi again, and it was probably under £30. So yeah, really good. Really happy with this one. Shall I try on some hats now that I've got this natural looking wig on? So this is the strawberry beret that I made Christina. Oh, I should show you the orange one first because that's the one I made first for her. And I used a tutorial here on YouTube, so I'll have that linked in the description box below. It's a really great beret tutorial. I really like the pattern that it makes. So yeah, Christina asked me to make her a orange beret to match her Animal Crossing character. Is it 1 or 2 years ago now? It was for Christmas. I think yeah, it wasn't last Christmas, it was the year before. So let me try it on, and then I just made up, you know, the little, whatever, this is the stalk and the leaf pattern myself. Let's try this on. I don't really wear berets. Would you wear it like that? Like that. It's so cute. I don't know if you can see that. Let me show you now. Yay! So yeah, that's the orange one, and she loved it so much she asked me to make her a strawberry one as well. So I will show. I already did show you already. So yeah, I just made up this middle pattern to look like, you know, the leaves on a strawberry, and then I used some yellow as well to make the little pips. I'll try that one on myself. Oh, there's a loose thread in this jumper. Oh dear. So yeah, this one, super fun. Yeah, that's the strawberry beret. I haven't made one of these because yeah, I made these last, well, the end of 2019, the beginning of 2020, I believe. So yeah, I haven't made one of these in a while. Yeah, I really like it. Did something just drop? Yeah, so I really want to make some more actually, maybe put them on the shop. Yay! But maybe just some plain normal berets, or some fruit ones if people like that. This is the last one that I got from Unzi, and then we've got 3 more from AliExpress, and that is it. This is taking so long, there's so many wigs to get through. Anyway. I got another half and half wig because there was a point where I had dark brown and blue hair and I really loved it, so I saw this on Unzi and I had to get it. It's another straight wig, and it has, yeah, this is like a medium length, and it has a like a blunt cut, which is like shorter at the back and then longer at the front, which is fun. I tried curling the fringe and it just doesn't want to cooperate, so I might have to cut it or something, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's happening on this side. Like the blue side looks fine, it's just this, I don't know what's happening here. So again, I think this one was a bit more expensive. I think this was like just over £30. Yeah, I think it's really fun. And the black on this side, I'd say it is kind of a dark, yeah, I think it is. When you put it in the light, it is like a dark brown, it's not black. So I was happy about that. You can't really tell, but in person, I think it's like a really dark brown. So yeah, I really like this one, just annoyed about this part of the fringe. That is my hairline showing. So this is the next one. I wore this in my first giveaway video and a lot of you mentioned that you didn't even realise it was a wig, which is crazy. Yeah, it's this really nice dark ginger wig, and yeah, so after I made the last purchase with Unzi, I was like, okay, that's it, I don't need to buy any wigs, any more wigs at the moment. I'll wait until I buy some more. And then I was looking at all my wigs and I realised I had no ginger or like red or any like warm colours, only had like dark brown.
And I really love this colour on me because I had my hair ginger for a while, so I was like, I need to get a wig. I need to get a ginger wig. So I went on AliExpress and found that the wigs on there are so much cheaper, like half the price that I was buying previously. Like all the other wigs were about £30 and this was like 15 or 12 pounds or something, and I could not believe it. So yeah, I'm really happy that I found out about that on AliExpress wigs are so much cheaper and they are literally the same quality as all of the other ones. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still really like Lush Wigs. It's a company based in Wales, and yeah, I really love their like website and everything, and the Lucky Dip thing is really cool, so I'm still going to purchase from Lush Wigs because yeah, I still really like them. I'm obsessed with this one. It's so nice, and these little front bits that are curly are so cute, and I just like pinned one side back, which probably wasn't a good idea because you can see the side buns. But yeah, I haven't done anything to this fringe actually. I might need to cut it or curl it because it does, oh no, it does look a little bit long right now. I could pull this back a bit, but it doesn't really want to sit comfortably there, so yeah, I don't have this wig cap tight on me actually. I should probably tighten it. But yeah, I really like the fullness of this one, and the curls are so nice, and the colour is just everything. So yeah, this is the first one that I got from AliExpress, about 12 or 15 pounds, somewhere around there. Yeah, obsessed. So this is my first really short like bob wig. I'm not too sure about this length on me. I don't think it suits me as well as like medium or long hair on me. Again, it's in this like dark ginger colour. So nice. I really love this colour, and the curls are really nice, and obviously not tangly at all. I can run my hands through it, and well, yeah, I mean, sometimes you get a bit knotty. And this one has a different texture to the other ones. It kind of feels more papery. I don't know if that makes any sense. I guess the other ones felt a bit more plasticky and shiny, I guess. And this one feels a bit more matte. Kind of, yeah, like if you were touching like a plastic sheet, and if you were touching like, you know, paper. Does that make any sense? But yeah, this one's just a bit more, I don't know, a bit more matte. I haven't done anything to this fringe either. It is a bit long, but I kind of don't mind it. But yeah, let me know what you think of this short hair. I think it doesn't look right because it's so voluminous down here. Usually my hair's quite, well, my natural hair was quite thin, so yeah, I don't know. But I really like the colour, and I've already taken some photos in it for bandanas, because yeah, putting bandanas on shorter hair, like shorter wigs, is a lot easier than longer wigs. If you have real hair though, it's easy, but wig hair just gets in your way. My cheeks are going so red now because I'm getting so hot filming this. So this is the last one that I ordered. I forgot to mention the last wig, the short ginger one. That one was really cheap. It was something like £9, I think, or £9 or £10. Crazy. I can't believe it. I literally can't believe how cheap I got those. But yeah, this was the last wig that I got. I really love green wigs. I really love green hair because, I don't know, it's obviously not natural. And I watch a lot of anime, and I remember this, when I was really little, I used to watch this mermaid anime, and I loved the green hair. I really wanted dark green or green hair in real life. Like, that was my dream, to have long dark green hair for the longest time. So I got this one to fill that need of green hair. Anyone else really want green hair. I don't know, I think it's just me. But yeah, so this one again was from AliExpress and it was like between 12–15 pounds. And it's a long one again. And the curls on this one are so nice and mermaidy and beachy. So nice. And again, this one has like layers to give it that like volume. But yeah, I love the curls on this one. Oh, it like the curls start like here, which I know some people don't like, but I used to always wear my hair like this. And then little fringe, and yeah, the colours in it are really nice because it's not just one colour. A lot of these wigs are actually like that, where they're not just one colour, there's like strands of different colours. Like this one's got more like blue strands, grey strands to blend into this really nice colour. Yeah, I love this one. Used this one in our recent photo shoot for Rambutina, for our Etsy restock, and I just love it. I will show you a bucket hat that I made the other day. I haven't weaved in any of the ends yet, so I need to do that. But yeah, I made this bucket hat the other day out of all these scrap pieces, leftover pieces of yarn, and I think it looks really, really cool, and I was gonna sell it, but I tried it on with this wig and I was like, I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, it's obviously not everyone's cup of tea, but I think it looks really, really groovy. Yeah, I have a tutorial for this bucket hat on my channel, and I didn't even follow my tutorial. In that video, I'm using a 4.5mm crochet hook with DK yarn, and these are all scraps of DK yarn. And for some reason, I thought I needed to make it a bit smaller because I thought Christina's one was too oversized. I thought it was way too big, and she likes how it's oversized because they're supposed to be. And so I was like, oh, I'll make this one a little bit smaller. So I'll use a 3.5 hook, and then with thinner yarns I'll use a 4mm crochet hook. So I was using a significantly smaller crochet hook for this bucket hat, so it has come out a bit smaller, but I think with this wig you can't even tell that it's like a tiny bit smaller. It's not, you know, like roomy and oversized. And yeah, I realised that, well, Christina made me realise bucket hats are supposed to be, oh no, my rings are getting stuck. Bucket hats are supposed to be big. They're supposed to look like a bucket on your head, and they are, yeah, they are supposed to be oversized. That's just what bucket hats are. I don't know why I was like, oh no, it needs to be smaller. But yeah, I'm still really happy with it. I just know for definite, whenever I'm making a bucket hat, use a 4.5mm crochet hook with DK yarn to get it the size you need. It's big, oversized bucket hat. That is all of the wigs I have so far. I'm probably gonna get some more, especially from AliExpress because they're so cheap. I really, really love wigs. I just love having different hair colours and like knowing that I'm not damaging my hair. And even when I do grow out my hair, I probably will continue, well, I'm never gonna dye my hair again because of wigs, and I will continue wearing them obviously for when I want a different hair colour. The thing is, like, having a shaved head means that I don't have to wear a wig cap, and it's so easy to wear. When my hair was getting a bit longer again, it was quite difficult to hide, you know, my hairline at the front. But yes, that is definitely a perk of wearing wigs. When you don't have any hair underneath, you don't have to, you know, plait your hair and like put it in a wig cap and everything. I literally have just been slapping these wigs right onto my head. So yeah, I'm not too sure how I'm gonna feel about it when my hair grows out, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I'm probably gonna get some more wigs. I definitely need to get an all blonde wig. I haven't got one of those yet. Yeah, that's the only one that's like on my shopping list at the moment. I know it's crazy, I've got so many now. You're probably thinking you don't need to buy any more. But it's just a hobby of mine to collect wigs, and they're really great for like photos, for Instagram and stuff, and I like wearing them in the videos as well, and I like wearing them out too. So thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's completely different to my usual videos, but I hope you enjoyed anyway. Please let me know in the comments which one is your favourite, and if you've ever bought any wigs yourself, I'd love to hear about it and your experiences with wigs. Yeah, because I really want to get into front lace next, I think, because I need to delve into that. Anyway, thank you so much again for watching and subscribing. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!